Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and it's Fast Food Fridays here on 5 Minute Eats, which means that every Friday at 11 p.m. Central, you can tune in and find a new fast food review from us. And today we have got one from Papa John's, and we have done a lot of Papa John's stuff. We've got a whole playlist of them, and the newest one is the Papa John's Philly Cheesesteak Papadia flatbread style sandwich with Philly sauce, cheese, steak, onions, and green peppers, served with garlic dipping sauce. And it doesn't mention it, but in the picture there is a little pepper, and they did give us the pepper in there. Not sure what kind of a pepper
I believe
it
that's
is.
pepperoncini.
Okay, so we got that, and it was at our store $7.99. So with tax, oh, $8.99. Did you give them a tip?
I
You
did.
gave them a tip
So here's the
for
deal.
a carryout?
I had to, because here's
Wow.
the deal. I walk in and it's just one girl doing everything. She's hustling. It is, well, even though it's Fast Food Friday, it's actually a Saturday. And I picked it up around noon.
It's not even a Saturday, it's a Sunday.
Oh, it's a Sunday? Wow, okay.
Sunday.
Wow, it's a Sunday noon. So it's busy. And she's hustling. And she's by herself. And I felt bad because I just came in. I knew my order was ready. I sat down and I saw her hustling. And because she was flipping the pizza and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I got to give her something. She's, because look, these are the people you want to support, regular people who are just out there hustling,
Yeah.
Because it's not like she's doing she's like a fancy job or anything like that, right? She's just trying to make a living. She's hustling, and you know what? She deserved it. Then again,
She deserved $1.34, FYI.
well, that was 10%, 10%, I didn't want to give her more, because what if the food sucked? What if she was like,
That's
actually,
true. That is the issue with
Yeah.
tipping early. That's the problem. But now,
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. Our total without the tip was $8.95 with tax. Now, I do want to mention that this thing weighed in, just the papadilla itself without the pepper or sauce, 9.03 ounces for this.
It's going to be interesting, because remember Papa John, the guy, he
Yeah.
had a falling out with the company. I forget it.
Did you forget how it went down?
Well, was it because he used the N-word?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I felt like the way, that whole thing was silly, because he was it was goofy. He said it because he was trying to make a point, on that's a bad word or something like that. And it's just because he said it, they canceled him. And the company did.
Yeah.
He is the face of the company.
He's Papa John,
Yeah,
right?
right.
I'm surprised that they didn't just change it to Papa's.
Yeah.
Like they did with Uncle Ben's.
Or Uncle Ben's, yeah. PJ's.
Oh, you know what?
You know?
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't change it to
Yeah.
PJ's. Either way, though, today we got the Papadilla. And I feel like looking at the inside, it seems a bit underwhelming. It's not very meat heavy. I would say it's more veggie cheese heavy than meat heavy.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. And they also seem to be obsessed with this garlic sauce.
Yeah, they love giving you the garlic sauce. I think that's their signature thing, kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, it smells pretty good.
Yeah.
It does smell like a Philly cheesesteak. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up by the end, thumbs down when we're not. So for me, this is thumbs up. Not bad. This is actually interesting because first off, the thing that blew me away was the flatbread. I thought it was gonna be weird, not like any flavor. Actually tasted really good. I enjoyed it. Out of all the things on here, I think this was the best part about it. The meat, I wish there was more meat on here. That was disappointing because I'm used to a Philly cheesesteak with a lot of cheesesteak in it. Maybe the girl was busy and she didn't deserve a 15 or 20% tip or whatever, but look, she was hustling. I'll give her credit, right? Now the thing is, it says Philly sauce. I didn't taste it. Did you?
Well, I mean, there was a wetness there.
Yeah.
I guess I'll say,
Yeah.
Visually, there's.
I don't know if that's cheese or sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's on there. I didn't really taste it. And thank God for the garlic sauce, because that helped a lot. because I tried it without the garlic sauce, and with it, the garlic sauce made all the difference because the Philly sauce was not there. I don't think she put it in there. The peppers and the onions were great. Loved it. This is actually not bad. I think this is pretty good. And I gotta mention, I had a bite of the pepperoni. Wow, is that spicy? And you know what? I like the flavor in it. I get why they add it. I think next time if the Philly sauce is in it, it's gonna be really good. And then dipping it with the garlic sauce, it's gonna be awesome. And like I said, this flatbread tastes great. Wasn't tough. I really enjoyed the flatbread alone. Thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending a super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Alrighty, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. It's okay. I think that if you're someone that really likes something like this, then you'd probably love it. For me personally though, the only and main biggest issue is just how bready it is compared to the amount of filling. Now you look at the picture on the website and it is chock full of filling.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is an appropriate ratio of how much filling to bread you should have. Then you look at ours and you can't even really see the filling peeking out of there because there's just not that much. Now, granted, you know, this is America and truth in advertising is really not that common nowadays, but if they had given us what was in the picture all throughout and it was that much filling, I think this would have easily been a thumbs up. However, and it could just be that we happened to get an overwhelmed employee who just didn't put as much filling as they were supposed to. I don't know. But I can only base it on what we were given, and what we were given, it's way too much bread. This thing is literally 75% bread and 25% filling. If I'm gonna go to a Papa John's and I'm gonna have something like this, where I'm gonna be having like a more calorie dense meal, I definitely want it to taste great and I want it to be something I really want. So I'd rather just have their pizza, you know, because then essentially this is like having 2 pieces of pizza with the filling of only maybe half of 1 slice of pizza. You know what I mean? So then it's like, unless you just really want a very bready meal, then I don't think that this is worth it. Now, the actual flavor of everything though, I thought it was pretty good. The meat was well seasoned. It wasn't hinky. It had a good like kind of steak texture to it. It also wasn't like the super, super thinly sliced steak.
Now that we've done Papa John's a few times, there's a consistent theme, which is there's always problems there. This seems to be understaffed. Yeah. There seems to be issues. I think Papa John Shatner needs to come back and he needs to come in and be like, what up, my, you know?
Now here's the other thing though, about the sauce. I think that the sauce was in it. I just think it wasn't a very good sauce. Because whenever I first opened this up, like from just getting it home, it did look like there was a creamy sauce in there. I think that it just isn't a very flavorful sauce. And that again is like something you then need to address. But to your point, the garlic sauce did make this, but isn't that an issue? Yeah. Why do I have to add an additional sauce to it to make it good? It should be good without the sauce. So that's another little gripe, but listen, if you like a papadia and you've just never tried this one, I think it's pretty good. If you like this kind of thing, you'd probably like it. But if you don't love a whole lot of just bread and very little filling, then that's not for you.
So the sauce is the key. To sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.